Good evening, viewers and listeners. I'm Muhammad Mansour Mash with Safalma News in brief. The Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries (OPEC) says Nigeria's crude oil production has increased to an average of 1.238 million barrels per day in June 2022. OPEC, who made this known in its oil market report for July 2022, said the figure showed an increase of 5,000 barrels per day when compared to 1.23 million barrels per day produced averagely in the month of May 2022. The report said despite the improvement in fuel prices, the short-term economic outlook for Nigeria was clouded by inflation, which had reduced private sector optimism and weakened consumer spending. Nigerians have been urged to give their support to the National Population Commission (NPC) and its functionaries whenever they call to get relevant data for analysis to prepare for national planning towards the development of the country. The chairman, National Population Commission Nasiru Isa Gawara, made the call in Daura during the 12th census exercise in preparations for the forthcoming national headcount in April 2023. The national chairman explained that the trial rehearsal is purposely to test the Commission's instrument and methodologies as well as capability and ability of the functionaries in anticipating hard-to-reach areas for the actual national headcount. Nigeria's national population and housing census take place in April 2023.
The entire census planning and implementation, logistics arrangement, the equipment that we're using, the maps that we're able to create, whether they're all functional, so that we can know right now whether we have problem with some of these procedures or methodology or the equipment, so that we can take steps to correct them before the main census.
The proliferation of small and light weapons in Africa is said to be responsible for the increasing armed conflicts. National Security Advisor Major General Babagana Munguno stated this in a message at an engagement with civil society organizations under the control of the Eagle Arms. More than 12 billion rounds of ammunition are manufactured annually, with 857 small and light weapons in circulation globally. 70% are said to be in Africa, and Nigeria is said to have the bulk of these arms, which created room for criminal activities in different parts of the country and halts the proliferation of the illicit weapons. The federal government in 2022 establishes National Center for the Control of Small and Light Weapons in line with ECOWAS and United Nations. The strategic engagement with civil society organizations on the control of arms is aimed at soliciting support towards the implementation of government programs.
24 of the ECOWAS Convention on Small Arms and Light Weapons, which requires each member state to establish national institutions to promote a multilateral approach to stamping out illicit arms trade in the sub-region.
The Center therefore recognizes the force multiplier impact of the civil society, and it is against this backdrop that the Center is poised up the ante in its engagement with the civil society organization.
The All Progressive Congress (APC) national stakeholders wants members to promote and prioritize capacity, competence, and character over religion and ethnicity among the party's candidates ahead of 2023 general elections. While addressing the media in Abuja, the group hoped that the choice of the party's vice presidential candidate would add more value to the party's journey of sustainable development. Borno State Attorney General and Commissioner of Justice Kakal Shehu Lawan has been elected as the All Progressive Congress senatorial candidate for Borno Central. The primary election, which was conducted by the party's primary election committee, was to have a replacement of Senator Kazim Shettima, who is now the vice presidential candidate of the APC. 480 delegates were emerged from delegate conference conducted in 8 local government areas. For the senatorial party primary cast their votes, producing Kakashehu Lawan having scored 459 valid vote cast. Kakashehu Lawan, who was unanimously adopted by Borno Central APC stakeholders to replace Kasim Shatima, had to go through primary election as constitutional requirement for the party.
All relevant electoral laws, Barrister Kakashehu Lawan is our candidate, validly nominated to fly the flag of our great party, the APC, the 2023 elections to represent Borno Central Senatorial District. The capacity of Kakashehu Lawan is humility, is pedigree, above all, is personality, integrity, were never in doubt. I, Kakashehu Lawan Esquire, the candidate of the All Progressives Congress into the Borno Central Senatorial District, do hereby accept the election results just pronounced by the chairman and return me as elected.
That ends Safalma News in brief. Thanks for staying with us.